All right, we're recording. First of all, I'm so excited to have you guys on here. This is the first official Kickstart call for our training, and we're just going to go over the welcome email a little bit to kind of answer any questions you have. But I just want you guys to know that something kicked in. Even it was still after you guys signed up and after we had already talked initially and kind of started discussing what we were going to do. Last week, towards the end of the week, I caught up on a couple trainings that I'm going through, and it's from all the elite coaches in Beachbody, and it's incredible. And Friday night, I just got hit with like this motivation and excitement, and just knowing that our team is going to do huge things this year. And so I can't wait to see what you guys do. I'm already excited about the people that are in this training. I think we've got a powerhouse team, and there's no way that we can't hit elite status this year, which is a big deal. Just so you know, there are like 300,000 coaches in Beachbody, and this year elite was the top 230. And my upline coach, her team, us, still part of her, she hit elite this year, and she's only been in the business for 2 years. So it's really exciting to see how quickly stuff can progress if we get the momentum. So I'm going to just go through the welcome email. Like I said, I don't want to take too much of your time. I'm going to be looking at my screen a little bit. Can you guys still see me?
Just a second. Yeah.
Okay. And we're just going to go through it. And if you have any questions, we'll get to them at the end. So just kind of write down or take note of what you have questions on. And that way anybody who can pop off when they're done, we don't take anybody's time. So the first part is just what you're going to do with your profile. So you go into your Beachbody, your teambeachbody.com account. And this just walks you through, this first part just walks you through all the things that you're going to do. If you first signed up, which I think we took care of everybody, but if you first signed up as a challenger and then you became a coach and you still haven't gotten that $40 refunded for the sign-up fee, this will show you how to do it. And that will also make sure that your Shakeology order transfers from your customer account to your coaching account so that you do get the discount next time it comes out. You can set up your direct deposit from here. All the steps are walked out for you, and make sure that you fill out as much of your profile stuff as you can. When you go into your account and you click Coach Online Office, My Websites, and then Edit Beachbody, it'll show you your profile, and it'll kind of show you things like if your profile is finished, it'll be in green, and something will be in yellow if you started but you didn't finish, and then red if you need to get to it. And if you can complete like 80% of it, if my memory serves me correctly, I think that has to do with something that happens after you hit Emerald. So you'll want to make sure that you are working on completing that profile. And if you figure out how to get your pictures to work, pass that along to me, because I still haven't found anybody that has had very much luck uploading their pictures yet. So Samantha.
Oh, I found a secret.
You did?
So I have not been able to upload a single photo directly from my computer to the website. So what I've been doing is I've been inserting photos into a Word document.
Okay.
And then once I'm in the Word document, I just take the little outside arrows of the photo and shrink it down and then resave it as a JPEG, and the size is much smaller and compatible with upload.
Great. Okay. I'm going to go back and watch this recording and listen to what you just said and do it, because I have Beachbody Challenge pictures that I have not uploaded yet. So that's good to know. You're so thorough. I love it. That's our lawyer on the team. Woohoo! All right. So, I said in the next part that, it's the dirty work. We're going to get a little bit detailed about what to expect with your Beachbody stuff. And it's totally up to you what pace you want to go. I will walk if you want to walk. I'll run if you want to run. Totally here for you. But one thing you need to decide then is what pace is that. So your working hours. It is really important to try and schedule those as a normal part of your day. When I wake up in the morning, I get up and read. I go do my workout, and then I do about 45 minutes of my office work and take care of stuff on my groups and, things like that in my progress tracker. And then for me, as a stay-at-home mom with one still at home during the day, I do about an hour and a half to 2 hours at nap time. And usually, unless there's a call like this, I don't do evenings. For me, I know myself, and I crash hard mid-afternoon, and if there's still laundry in the wash, it stays in the wash. If there's dishes to be done, they happen in the morning. So know yourself and know when you're setting your hours, are you likely to stick to them? And then just decide how much you want to work at first. When I first started doing it, and granted, I did not come jumping right out of the gate, but I worked about 30 minutes a day. And if you can do more, awesome, but you're not going to hurt yourself if that's where you're starting. So just keep that in mind. When are you going to work? How long are you going to work? That is really important to just kind of set in your mind, kind of like your workout. If you don't know when you're going to do it, you're likely going to skip it. So just remember that. Beachbody really emphasizes what we call the 3 vital behaviors, and you will hear a lot about that in various trainings. I'm still hearing about those in my elite training that I'm going through. The first one is invite, invite, invite. And that is probably the hardest one. Still is, always has been for me. It just makes me a little uncomfortable. But they say great things don't come from inside your comfort zone. And I have found in 15 months that that is true. Usually when I'm a little bit nervous is when I start to see the most results. So aside from making you like super uneasy, like you don't feel like you're being genuine or true to yourself, get used to being a little uncomfortable, because that means you're going to be growing. We invite people, and we'll talk about your progress trackers in a minute too, but we invite people to our next challenge groups or free groups. We invite people to be our friend on Facebook. We're growing our network. We invite people to coach. I had someone today that she's never been in any of my groups, but I know she's thought about it a couple times. So I just sent her a message and I said, hey, I was thinking about you today, and I know you're struggling to kind of commit to your own health and fitness plan. So I thought I'd put this out there. I really like your post on Facebook. You're real, you're funny, you're genuine. I think you'd honestly make a good coach, and there's no better starting point than the start of your health and fitness journey. And she messaged me back and she goes, oh my gosh, I would love to do something like that. So I sent her my What is Coaching Called video, and she's going to get back to me. And that would have been hard for me to do in the beginning because we hadn't connected a lot yet, but it was coming from a real place for me. I genuinely mean that becoming a coach for me is what kept me accountable in my own health and fitness. I've never finished a program before I became a coach. Never. I've never been this consistent, not perfect, but I've never been this consistent with my nutrition until I became a coach, and I involved other people in my process. So for me, I can ask people to coach if I know that they're struggling to get started, or if I see something in their personality that I just really want on my team. I know what I'm looking for now. I know who I want. And you can tell on Facebook who's real and who's good and who's just a good person. And you have to put that in your mind that this could be an opportunity that they're looking for. They can say no. That's okay. Don't take that personally. When I first signed up, because of the person asking me, I did kind of feel like I had to try it. And that night I called and canceled my coaching membership. I was so nervous and so did not believe in myself that I called and quit. And then Coach Relations told me that I had 3 business days to change my mind. And so 2 days later, I called them back and said, never mind, cancel my cancel. I'm going to try it. So, and then it got going. And like I said, it was slow, but I can't imagine not doing this. If for some reason Beachbody took away commissions and paying us to do this, I think I'd still do it. I love it so much. It is so fulfilling. And you never know who's going to take off. You never know who's going to eat it up. You really just can't prejudge, because one of my coaches, I put her under my husband because she was super timid and super shy, and I didn't see her doing the 3 vital behaviors as much. And she's one of my best coaches. And she's under my husband's account and doesn't count for me. So don't prejudge. Don't assume that they're going to be annoyed with your message. As long as it's coming from your heart and you're real about it, fine. I've had nobody like chew me out. 15 months of messaging people and nobody has like acted annoyed. And you know that there are people out there that if they're annoyed, they're going to say something. So don't worry so much. Being proof the products work. I think we're all doing that. We're drinking our Shakeology. We're doing our workouts. Remember to share it. Show people that you're proving that these products work, that you're still here and sticking with it. And, you know, you've got the suggested posts that are in the Team Fit Gab files. And I believe I tagged most of you in those. And I'll get to them if I haven't yet. Note right now, suggested posts. When I follow those suggested posts, I get so much engagement because it's giving you a good variety of Shakeology, workout, me, my real life, so that you're not annoying people with your health and fitness stuff, but you're also still popping into their heads. You're getting in front of them. And of course, if we're not showing people that they work for ourselves, why would they want to join us? Personal development is the 3rd vital behavior. Man, I struggle with this. I still do. It's so hard. We're so busy. My biggest suggestion for you is to go audio all the way. The National Wake Up Call every Monday morning is recorded. They play the recording for a whole week until the next call. And then it's into a podcast. I listen to the podcast every week. And the podcasts are nice because they don't go away. If you wait beyond the week to listen to the recording, I think you have to go search it in your back office, and who wants to deal with that? So podcasts are amazing. That's what I listen to all the time. I would love to sit down and read a good book, and I still try. I still have books on my bookshelf. But with 3 little kids running around for me, any of you with busy jobs and just trying to cram all this stuff in, it can be hard to justify sitting down and reading when you've got stuff to do. And that's my struggle. But personal development is so good. You will feel it. You will feel the difference when you fill your mind with positive stuff, motivational speakers, and people who are talking about building a business. You will love it. So I really recommend it. Try to not let this vital behavior fall to the way. I'm getting better. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I still like to read, but we'll get there. Maybe when I'm not crashing after kids go to bed every night. All right, we talked about the suggested posts. Just take a look. Like I said, it incorporates workouts, Shakeology, and it shares you. Make sure you're sharing you. You're going to attract people that are like you, and you will work best with them, and they will tend to trust you more to help them with their health and fitness journey. So just make sure that you're being real and genuine. I actually just had an idea for some video clips I'm going to start doing every Monday. I realized that I don't think people have seen. I don't think I'm portraying myself as dorky as I really am on my Facebook posts. So I want to make sure that people know that and they know who I am and that, you know, I'm not fake. The videos help with that. They hear my voice. They see my facial expressions. You know, I do my workout videos, which you by all means do not have to do. Most coaches do not do them, but I do my move of the day videos on my like page. And I posted one the other day of me doing push-ups, and it was funny and embarrassing, but that's me. So I want people to relate. The 5-5-3-2 rule, I changed this up a little bit. If you go into the Team Fit Gab group and in the files, I have a progress tracker for whatever level you're at. So if you're at coach level, which is brand new, I have a progress tracker for you that is appropriate for your pace right now. Once you become Emerald, I have a tracker for that. Diamond, and actually right now, even though I'm not 1-star Diamond yet, that's the one I'm running off of. And you might jump up faster. You might find that these are becoming easier and you want to do more to move ahead quicker. It's just a guideline, but make sure that you are adding 5 friends, 3 to 5 friends to your network every day. Just look for people in your people you may know feed and find someone that you have a ton of mutual friends with. As you go, it'll get harder and harder. I have 2,000 friends on Facebook, and it's very hard to come by anyone that has like 50 or more mutual friends with me now, because they're already my friend. So just look for those, someone that you know, when you're first starting out, someone that you're not uncomfortable friending out of the blue. But the next one is connecting with new people daily. And I make that the people who accepted my friend requests. I just pop onto their page, stalk them a little bit, and then send them a message saying, thank you for accepting my friend request. You showed up in my people you may know feed. And then say something about their page. You know, oh, your kids are super cute, or I see you just went to this concert. That's awesome. And then I make some joke about me not being a stalker. Again, I'm kind of goofy and I like to lighten the mood a little bit. But then I start conversing with them non-Beachbody so that later on down the road, I can approach them. There are people that don't know that they need what we have. And down the road, after they've seen us for a while, they're either going to approach us or they're going to be okay with us approaching them. Invite 3 people to your upcoming groups. There are scripts in the Team FitGab files, again, for inviting people to a challenge group or a free group. Obviously, inviting them to a free group is a whole lot easier because you're not asking them to commit any kind of money. But the challenge group involves more. It involves fitness. It involves the nutrition. It's more than 1 week of support. It's usually 3 to 4 weeks. You know, you are still offering a lot for what the actual cost is. So you're going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be, you know, awkward at first, but look at those scripts in the Team FitGab files and make it your own. I was given scripts by my coach and scripts that she got from her coach, who's a Beachbody, in the Beachbody Millionaire Club now. She's been coaching 4 years and she's in the Millionaire Club, below my mind. But I didn't like her script. It didn't feel like me. So I changed it a little bit to make myself a little more comfortable so that I was sending my messages out and I wasn't shying away from them because I didn't like the script. And if you want to pass it by me, run it by me sometime, you know, or if you think this is okay, do it. I'm here to help you. And then the invite to coaching, I kind of touched on that a little bit already. Look for the people that you think would be either awesome on your team that you would truly love to work with, or someone who needs it and yet they don't know that that's what they need. Just touching a little bit on our free groups. It can be anything you want. I do a free clean eating group the first week of every month. But I'm also considering, and this is me, obviously, don't forget my pace. I'm running a lot faster. I've been doing this for almost 1.5 years more than you guys. So I'm thinking of running 2 free groups a month, and 2 weeks after the clean eating group doing like a plank challenge, and then the next month a squat challenge, and it can be anything. Let me look. I'm gonna get in your face in a minute, but I've got them written down right here. Push-up challenge, a water challenge, no TV challenge, ab week. You can make it anything you want. You can make it themed anything you want. It doesn't even have to be health and fitness related if you don't want to. Just something that you're getting in front of people and they're trying to do something to better their lives with you. And then of course the challenge groups, I think most of you have been in a challenge group by now, so you know how those run. If you have any particular questions, you can ask me. You are always welcome to join my challenge groups. You in no way have to run your own. You can join me until you're comfortable running your own. Just let me know. We've got our team pages. This is a little bit confusing because there's so many coaching team pages, but I really tried to think of what I could leave you out of, and I couldn't. Jennifer, I do have to add you to our new one, I think. Are you in Tried and True?
No.
Okay, that's our new one. Tried and True is a team that my success partner, Brittany, and I put together because we realized we are so alike. We coach so similar. When we talk on the phone, we actually can't believe we've never met each other in person. We're just very like-minded, and we didn't necessarily connect with the way our coach was doing things. And so we want to put together a team. You know, we've got our 2 baby teams that are starting to grow, but we wanted the excitement of a bigger team. So that's what we're trying to do with Tried and True. Our focus with Tried and True is that we are genuine, giving, kind people that really want to help people, and everything else, the income, the trips, the prizes, that really all is just bonus. And once you get rolling and you get thank you messages from people saying that if it weren't for you, they wouldn't have reached their goals or seen what they're capable of. If you're like me, you're going to cry happy tears. I do it all the time, but it is amazing and it's so fulfilling. And I can't wait for you guys to start getting those messages, because you will, if you haven't already. So that's Tried and True. Team Fit Gab is my team. It's anyone under just me. So my personal coaches and anyone under them. There will be times, I'm not going to post in that one as much anymore, but that's where all of my scripts are, all of our suggested posts. And also if I feel like trying to put together a team get together, or I have prizes that I'm going to do for just my team instead of the combined team. So that's what Fit Gab is. Fit Inferno is my coach's team. And TKO, that is her coach's team. And that is the one that was founded by Brandy Botts, and she is in the Millionaire Club, and I think she's been an elite coach 4 times in her 4 years. And there are thousands of coaches in that group. So if you ever have a question, go to TKO, because somebody will be able to answer it. Hands down, almost always, you'll get a question answered in TKO. Somebody has dealt with it. So honestly, the only group I thought about not adding you guys to was Fit Inferno, and I just really didn't want it to look like I was leaving my coach out of the loop. So, I hope you're not super overwhelmed with that, but that's just a brief explanation. Active status, that is basically if you are keeping up with your orders of Shakeology. If you are getting your Shakeology every month, you will be active. You have to have 50 personal volume points in order to be active, which can affect your, not your commissions, but your bonuses and your prizes. Shakeology is 90 personal volume points, so you are more than covered, and it also is your customers' orders. So not too often do we have a problem with a coach who's actively coaching and drinking their Shakeology. They don't usually go inactive. So, but it's something for you to keep in mind, even for coaches that you're going to sign up under you. Your number 1 goals. Here we go. This is where we start to get, the details and what you're shooting for. And I want you to realize too that we are not rank focused. We are not income focused on this team for the most part. I don't think anyway. But these are just good benchmarks to hit. Like I said, I figured out how to message people from a genuine place that I can still push for these goals for myself, but I feel good about it. I'm not using people to hit my advancements. So Success Club 5 is the first thing, and that is a big deal. First of all, you get Success Club points by signing up a challenger with a challenge pack, and that means a workout and Shakeology. You get 2 points for that. So really, to hit 5, you only need to help 3 people in a month. And if you hit Success Club 5 for 12 months, you become a Success Club 5 All-Star. 24 months, a legend. It's a big deal. It's consistency. And Success Club 10 then is you'd be helping 5 people with a challenge pack each month. If you get Success Club 5 for your first 3 months in a row, you earn your free ticket to Summit, which is in Nashville in July. And I went last year, and it is amazing. It is, you will just be blown away by the information, the motivation, the camaraderie you get with people. It is just an experience, and I really highly recommend you try and shoot for that free ticket. I paid for mine this year because I'm not a new coach. It was a $300 ticket, but it was awesome. And then you get prizes every month. They're over on my bookshelf. Sometimes they're silly. Last month I got a Sagi bobblehead, the Body Beast guy bobblehead. I also have Autumn Calabrese and Shalene Johnson, and I have Beachbodyopoly. Those are the funny ones. I've also gotten training calls from motivational speakers. I've gotten a free program or two before. It just depends. Sometimes it's like, okay, Good Thing Success Club means more than just getting the prizes, because sometimes you're like, really? That's what you send me? And Success Club points help you earn money towards your Beachbody trip. So if you have not gotten on the wait list for the trip for next year, it'll be next year, April 2017. Get on the wait list. You never know. I was on the wait list. I was like number 2,000, and I got pulled off the wait list like 6 months before this year's trip. So it might look daunting, like, oh, I'm never going to make it, but you'd be surprised. So it is puntacana2017.com. PUNTACANA 2017.com. And you will register. Team TKO and their entire downline is registering for the coral wave. There's a teal and a coral, and we are registered with the coral wave. I have already put my deposit down, and I will be there next year. I'm so excited. I've never been out of the country. So that is something to shoot for. You get $10 per Success Club point each month. So you will be able to register for your room. We're staying at the Hard Rock Resort in Punta Cana. And yeah, like I said, I earned it this year. It conflicts with a business thing that my husband and I have for our business. So I can't go this year on the Jamaican cruise. So I'm definitely going to Punta Cana next year. Rank advancement. So I believe all of you watching right now are coaches. Your first advancement is Emerald, and that is when you have 2 coaches underneath you, one on each leg. And I tell people, because of course you have your 2 legs, and then you're going to add people, and they're going to add people, and we start to look like a pyramid. And what I tell you about people questioning if this is a pyramid scheme is that even though I'm your coach, or somebody has a different coach, Jennifer, Grace in that instance, you can make more money than the coach above you. So that's why it's not a pyramid scheme. Yes, when you look at your downline, we look like a pyramid, but it does not mean it is a pyramid scheme. You can make more money than me, depending on your commissions, and you can actually outrank me. There are 6-star diamond coaches that one of their coaches is now a 15-star diamond coach. So that has very little to do with your income. So, and I posted some videos in that email that you can watch about that. And oh my gosh, I finished. I hope I didn't talk too fast. I wanted to cover it for those of you that I haven't talked on the phone with regarding this information yet. And I talk fast when I'm nervous. So I feel like I sped through that. So thankfully you all have a copy of that email and can go over it a little bit on your own too and take your time. It's a lot of information, but other than setting up your website to make sure that you're set up for direct deposit and your profile's all set, this will be stuff that we learn as we go. But I would love to see each and every one of you shooting for Success Club 5 in February. There are a few of us that are on a team cup, a Beachbody Team Cup team, and that's based on Success Club points. So if as a team we hit X amount of points, we get an extra prize. Just a little added incentive and some good teamwork thrown in to really push. When you find momentum at the beginning of the year, the beginning of your coaching journey, you are going to see it just continue. Anyway, I'm super excited. Are there any questions? No.
I do have a question. For the food challenge,
Yes.
the free food challenge, how do we get like for the 5 days, how do we get like a shopping list or a meal plan or prep list of food.
Okay.
Because
So
I'm not a cook.
that is, I'm going to double check in the FitGab group.
Okay.
First of all, to see if I have my meal plans in there. But also in Team TKO, they have a ton in the file section. There are crock pot challenges, whole food challenges, clean eating challenges. TKO, you're going to find a plethora of stuff to use. So check your team pages for a lot of that. And eventually you might feel comfortable enough to kind of put one of your own together that you like. But Anna, you and I are going to get together too. I'm going to message you later and we'll get going on your challenge.
Okay.
Samantha, we're going to want to put one together for you too as your first deal. So what I'm thinking is maybe if you guys want, you can decide if you want to do your own and keep it small. It just depends on your preference. You can either do each of you on your own and I'll be in the group with you and help you out and keep it small and intimate. Or we can combine forces and make it a big group, which then you're likely to get a lot of interaction. So you guys can let me know, message me later separately what you would prefer, because I know there are a few coaches that'll be starting next week too. Jennifer, if you want to pop into one and start like you're brand new, you let me know what you want to do too, and we'll get you going on that.
Okay, yeah, I've actually already ran one with Grace.
Okay, great. So, if you're comfortable running your own, awesome. I would start out with that. We'll go over in the training how to transition people from a free group to a challenge group. You're going to get a lot in the training. Tomorrow's the first post. And what I'm going to do, because I want you guys to go at your own pace, it's technically a 21-day training, but I'm going to post all of them. And I'll label it post number 1, post number 2. And you're going to tag me when you complete each day, when you complete each training. And that way I know who's ready to run. I know who's taking their time. And that way I can adjust to you guys without it being like constant communication. Like, hey, do you need me? I don't want to bug anybody that's not ready to run. So I try very hard to walk the line of pushing you in the right way, but not being pushy and annoying you out of the whole thing. So, whatever you need from me, I'm here for you. So,
I have a question, and maybe you'll cover this. I know we don't have a lot of time. Maybe you'll cover it in one of the trainings, but a few people that I've reached out to who are interested in joining a group are people that have already committed to a Beachbody product or program.
okay.
And they want to join in for the accountability, but it wouldn't necessarily be to my credit, because they're not purchasing a program through me or under me. How do you handle that? And do you just suggest that maybe they join a free group, or do you try to offer them an additional product the next time that you do a group?
What I usually do, number 1, the first thing you should do is make sure they're not already working with another Beachbody coach. Lots of people have ordered from the infomercials and they don't have anybody they're working with. And in that case, if they don't have a coach that they've had communication with, I let them in. As long as they're doing a Beachbody program, I let them into the group. I want to help people. And honestly, too, they're going to see people posting about Shakeology. And so that might spark their interest. You might still get something out of that. They might see someone doing a program that they want to try that they haven't heard of before. But if they have another coach, I just flat out tell them, I'm sorry. We try very hard not to step on other people's toes. You should reach out to your coach and see if they are running any upcoming groups. So, did that answer your question? Was that good?
Yeah, it did. And both of the people I talked to were ones that had just been randomly assigned a coach, like I was when I first started using the program. So that clears it up.
Okay, awesome. All right, looks like we got about 2 minutes before Zoom kicks us off. So are there any other questions?
No.
Awesome. Okay, well, I keep an eye out for that first post tomorrow morning. It might take me a little while to build up all the posts, so you might just see one in the morning, but I will get those rolling out. And always feel free to message me with any questions you have. And you guys, you have no idea how excited I am. Like, get ready to see the dorky side of me because I'm so pumped up. So thank you guys so much for being on the call tonight. And I'm so excited about our week. Have a good night.
Good night.
You too. Thank you.